Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? Honestly, I thought something crazier was about to happen in the grand scheme of the fight up top, but with how things played out with not only Toa getting a good look at just the situation at hand, right? Having perspective on something that you couldn't actually change could really help you push forward. Like not only did Cessna get sucked up by the eye that she possessed, there was would be no way for either of them to find each other because the eye took her where she goes. So the people she meets in that outside world is also something she's incredibly thankful for, but at the end of the day, she had a little sister, and she wanted to spend even more. I don't know. They're twins. She just would seem more like of the older one out of the two at that point, and it came down to just how you felt about it, not so much really having an understanding of what truly was going on. But to see her demon form get so chaotically, mashed up with her emotions, that was pretty cool because at the end of the day, this character, all these characters are practically throwaway characters when it comes down to Inuyasha, and if you never watched the spinoff, all of them are throwaway. But by watching this, it even seems like Inuyasha should figure out a way to break out of this dang crystal, bro. Like, or pearl, whatever. If a crystal's stronger than a pearl, I don't know. I apologize. But regardless, having Inuyasha and Kagome in this pearl, but it being in such a certain place, I'm guessing they can't use their power to their fullest or something. That might be their explanation why they haven't really showed us them attempting to escape or something along those lines. But then we see the pinwheel situation and this dude flying down on Motoha, my favorite character, of course. She gets caught off guard. The dude uses one tiny little hand spell, takes the pearl away, and all of a sudden has the ultimate bargaining chip, and is now in possession of Inuyasha Kagome, and Motoha is practically going to have to fight against our main characters because they can see the pinwheel person. And I'm guessing by taking that and trying to give it to taking it and then trying to give it to the the, the demon dude that has the pearl, that's the end of the world situation. That's exactly why this girl is here to stop her father, is so he does not do this, so he does not get said pinwheel. So now, knowing that, all of them are going to go against her and trying to save her parents, or like what else do they do? Like Lord Shishomaru has already been spoiled to me that he's going to at least try something, but at the end of the day, I don't even think he could do much. His sword was already broken and is in the hands of his daughter, so he's using the recreated form of it, and he has to pretty much fight someone who's already been capable of fighting on par with his father, who was considered the strongest demon at that time, with him gone, making him the strongest demon, which I think is a good time to give us more backstory on the demon dog, and why he died, because Zero was the only one, excuse me, that wanted to help. Zero wanted to go out of her way to make sure that the dog lived through it, whatever her premonition was that she was getting, her visions. Um, for whatever reason, she thought he just can't die. That's impossible. I don't remember if it was. Oh, was it the dude from the main bad guy from Inuyasha that did him in? I don't think so. I can't remember. It's been that long, and Inuyasha is a long, long series. Not to mention it came out a long, long time ago. Okay, and I was watching it when it was still coming out. some of the new episodes are still coming out. Regardless, I honestly don't know what they can do with, you know, every character, right? I don't think every single character is going to make it out of this. I think Zero is a good point of like understanding as well. Like most of these characters probably won't make it out. Zero, the guy who beat, or the guy who is looking for the pinwheel's probably gonna die. His daughter, and like his whole entire family line is probably about to die. You know what I mean? Like Zero was the first, or sorry, his daughter was the first. Zero was next, and now his horn, who became a full blown person. I include him as a bloodline. I feel like he can probably repopulate and maybe have had a kid or something along those lines. And if that happened, that would be the only person who could have continued the line because this daughter is practically just the spirit in a golem. Overall, though, this was pretty hype. I am mad interested in seeing where this episode's going. I don't know if it's the final episode or if we're getting like 20 episodes. I really honestly don't know. And I like it this way because at any given time, now that all this stuff is set up the way that it is, it can end pretty abruptly right now, like at least a season ender. Or as people are saying, I think this is just a part, it's like season one, part two, So, regardless if that is the case, I'll change all my titles. But as of how I saw it, it came off as a second season, but people were just continuing the number count of the episodes instead of starting over the count. Some people were just keeping the same number and going higher and higher with it. So, we'll see how that plays out. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with her. I'm gonna change the name because I forgot to do that to Toa, so don't mind the name. But I did try to make her real quickly for y'all in Soul Calibur because it's a little bit easier to play on Soul Calibur with all the characters instead of switching to different games. So that being said, I'll definitely talk to you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. I had to ask that at the end of the video because if I asked that at the beginning, I'll just be like the people I really didn't care for asking for likes, even though you don't know what the content was going to contain. Now that you're at the end, you know everything I said and I wanted to tell you. So please do stop by or don't stop by. Regardless, I appreciate it if you got this far. Take care.